I was so relieved to be out of the woods and just done with it. It is so mental out there, just trying to override that negative thoughts telling you stop, stop, stop. Got in Tuesday night, and then Wednesday met up with Scott from 2x10. He was super helpful building the bikes, loaning us bikes, giving us a tour around town. Just got my bike, checking it out. Got all the goods from Enduro Engineering, the guards to make it hard enduro ready. Swapping out the triple clamp, getting the rear tire dialed in with some Dunlop and a soft mousse. From there, XC gear and ODI handlebars, FMF exhaust, and it's ready to go. Don't really know our way around the island yet, but we're figuring it out. We're still a ways from the track. Met up with his homies Levi and Johnny. Gave us a tour of the local spot. Everything's feeling pretty mint. The trails are so gnarly. It's like a full-on jungle, like just Jurassic Park scene. Literally where they filmed Jurassic Park out here. Just learning to set up with the bib and like what could be better. Once I rode a couple times during the week, that was super helpful. And yeah, the rear bib really can't be too soft, is what I'm finding out.
Damn. So this is the famous Novice Hill. The top, it's kind of vert. The sun's hitting it, so it should be okay.
It was a fun couple days riding to those guys, Levi and Johnny and Scotty, and good times, cool trails. It was rad. Huge shout out to Scott at Tuned by 10, big help, and Tristan as well, giving us a place to crash. Yeah, today we're gonna go meet up with Ryder Guest, big wave surfer, and he's gonna show us how to surf. So, checking out the waves now. Watched the competition on TV, so I think we got it figured out.
Good to see you, buddy. Good. Sorry.
Yeah, you surfing?
Yeah, you want to go surf?
Yeah. It all started last summer, really. I was doing a Steve Hatch riding camp, and he had a buddy of his, like a longtime family friend, Ryder Guest, and he just said, any chance you get to come to Hawaii, I'll hook you up. The Enduro Fest thing came up, and I was like, well, here's my opportunity. looking forward to see how I do here, because this one I feel like it's going to suit me well, being more of an East Coast style terrain, wet and slick. So yeah, we'll find out today. Back home, you can kind of tell who's a ripper and like who's gonna do well, but here you have no idea. Like our buddy Levi was literally wearing Levi's denim jacket, barehanded, savage on the bike.
What the fuck is going on? My shock is blown out. My shock exploded. Dude, I rode like 2 miles of that. Dude, my shock is gone.
Why are you going up that hill, though?
Unreal traction though.
So much grip, yeah?
Bro.
So I looked down, I thought like a shock bolt broke, or subframe, like my bike was getting lower, and then sure enough, just shock blown out. Yeah, so yesterday I came away with 4th. I knew I just wanted to be kind of in the top 10 set for on the front row today, and I know those top 3 guys are badass, so we're going to try to stick with them and learn something and hopefully be close enough in the faster stuff to make a move. So mental out there, just trying to override that, like negative thoughts telling you stop, stop, stop. You're just about to black out, and your body's just telling you to stop. Everything is. I was not kidding when I told you I would have gave 10 grand to get out of the woods at one point. I was down in that valley just like sweating my ass off. Like I'd almost stopped sweating at that point, I think. And I was just full cramping everywhere. I just keep telling myself if I just get through this one gnarly spot, like I know that I can recover there better than I could sit here and recover. it has such consequence. Like if you get stuck, like one little mistake could lead to you getting stuck where you shouldn't have, and that would just take 10 times the energy to get out. I stop, take a minute to really like catch my breath, get cooled down, where I can like see straight and nail this hill, so I know I'm not gonna get stuck. Because if I get stuck, then it's gonna cost me 5 minutes. I'm learning that now. And I was like always a pretty good like technical rider and like hard enduro rider, just I haven't done enough hard enduro races. It's such a different thing. Every race I do, it's a race. You rush, get to the finish, but this you just gotta pick your way. It's so slow. I rode with Will Reardon a little bit here and there in the off season. Before we went there, just local spots in North Carolina, and kind of saw where I stacked up and just had a lot to learn from him and Ryder LeBlond also. And riding with those guys was super eye-opening. Me and Will helped each other out one time, but other than that, like, this shit I got my bike through by myself. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I just give it to it.
Yeah, sweet, like it.
Knowing that I was close to the podium and like fighting with Will all day, kind of like being right there and just picking up and learning things, that's like what I was most proud about. Not so much the position, just being close enough to be grasped within a podium, I guess.
Fourth place, all the way from the East Coast, Josh Toth. Third place, Will Reardon. And in first place, Tristan Hart. And a 30-minute lead. He came in and did not want to look at me.
The Fern Hill, same thing. I creep him in second. Right there, came right there by the Fern Hill, punched it third, and cleared the whole fucking, and I mean, cleared it. But I was like, holy fuck. And I was in the air. I was like, you had that fucking novice. I was like, holy fuck, that thing worked. And fuck.